Welcome back to a new vlog. I am speaking to you today from my study. I'm speaking a little bit quietly because everybody's upstairs. I like to get up before everybody else does because it helps me to get ahead for the day. I'm starting the day with a cup of tea in my new mug actually. I got this one from John Lewis. It was reduced online, so I bought it because two of my favourite mugs are chipped. I'm really gutted. So I had to replace them with this one, and I've got my eye out to look for a couple of new mugs because I need a few on the go. So this is my new mug. I love the little detail around it and the colour. Don't know if you can see that. It's a beautiful mug and it's quite sizable, so it does hold a good amount of tea to set me up for the day. And today's vlog is going to be about what I actually do all day as a housewife. It's a question that I get asked quite a lot. Some people are really interested in how I spend the time that I have during the day. So I'm going to share that with you. Many people do think, which is a common misconception, that I don't really do anything all day. I'm at home just sort of sitting around. Some people think that I'm just cleaning all day. Sometimes it does feel like I clean a lot, but I'm not cleaning all day, and I'm definitely not sitting around all day. I mean, there is so much to do around the house, always things that can be done. So I'm not one for sitting around all day. It's actually a balance between homemaking and running a business from home, which leads me on to my next point. I actually run a business from home as well, which is very busy and can, if you're not careful, take over a lot of space in your life, and it's something that I have to be really mindful of. So I do also plan time in my day just so that my home feels calm, because I'm usually homemaking or I'm working and I do need some downtime as well. I do everything in this one environment, in this one space. So I also need to make sure that I plan time to sort of relax and do things that I enjoy as well in my day. So today's plan is I'm going to have a quick workout, and then I'm going to get dressed. I'm going to do the school run, and then I'm going to come back and do a morning reset. The morning reset is so important for me. I just need to tidy the space, put things back. The morning is so busy getting 3 children ready. So I need to get back, do my reset, laundry, that kind of thing. And then after that, have my breakfast. After my breakfast, I do a bit of work, which I will show you what my working day normally looks like at home. And then after, I need to do some homemaking tasks like a bit of cleaning, organizing. And then I want to also make sure that I've got some time in the day to do things that I enjoy and really love, like cutting some flowers from the garden, arranging them in the house really beautifully, doing a bit of reading, that kind of thing. After I do some afternoon homemaking, I've got to do the school run again, do some dinner for the children, and then settle in to do our evening reset. And that will be my routine for the day. The thing is, with homemaking, not every day is the same. So the day I'm going to show you in this vlog may look very different from tomorrow, which is why I love this role. It suits my personality and how I love to live. And it all begins after I finish my lovely cup of tea. I'm back from the school run. which I really enjoy, particularly in the summer. I just love taking my time, strolling. I said that I was going to take my time while I'm walking, just to take in my surroundings a bit more. Something that I noticed when I was over in France that they were doing quite a bit. I find myself when I'm walking sometimes, I walk really quickly. I don't know if it's because I was brought up in London, it's quite fast paced. You know, there's not much strolling that's happening in the city. Everybody moves quite quickly, and maybe I've just brought that up here with me. So I was I made a conscious effort to walk a little slower, enjoy the sun and the fresh air, listen to the birds on the way home, and just stroll. So when I got back, I finished getting myself ready. And now I'm going to do my morning reset. The mornings get a little bit busy. I'm getting everybody ready, breakfast, pack lunches, and nothing gets put back in its place because we're just a bit too busy. So I'm going to go and do that now. I'm going to tidy up, wipe a few surfaces down, like the tables, put some dishes away. I just find that it helps me to concentrate and get on with my work when my environment is clear and tidy. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do now. I think I'm going to put a little bit of music on while I do that. I love music. I grew up in a house where my mum was playing music all the time. And my dad, he absolutely loves music. He has such a good ear for it, and so do I. I'm one of those people that when I'm out and they're mixing songs, I can hear it, the next song coming in before everybody else. And they're like, how do you know that song's coming on? And I can just hear it. So yeah, I love music. I'm going to have a little bit of music on while I do some cleaning. I love 90s music. Oh, I just love it. It's my favorite era of music. It's just the best. 90s and noughties. That's just my favorite. So, and I just love a mix of genres from that era. So yeah, I'm going to crack on and put some music on while I get on with the morning reset. So a lot of people don't actually realize that sharing content online is a job for some people, including myself. It is quite a busy role. While I'm still a homemaker, taking care of my home and family, I still have this role as a content creator. It's quite a busy job. There is a lot to do. And so for me, I have to plan time in my day to create my content. It, I, I, to be honest with you, I fell into it. I didn't realize it was a job. Like many people, I didn't realize it was a job that people had. I started sharing content online because I was inspired by other people sharing their homes, and I thought I would give it a go. And I started sharing some DIY content in the early days, and then I started sharing a bit more about how I live and the things that interest me. And that's when my audience and my following started to really grow. And then brands started getting in touch asking if I could advertise some of their products, work with them on campaigns, and they would share their budget with me. And I didn't realize that it was a job that you could earn a living from. And so that's what's happened with me over time. And there's a lot that goes into it. You know, I have to sit down and plan the content that I want to make. I have to film the content, edit it. I also have to I spend a lot of time speaking with different brands. I have to go to different events. I have to go through contracts. I have calls that I have to take. So there is a lot that happens in the background with creating content, making sure I've got the right equipment, that kind of thing. There's a lot to consider. So I have to carve out time in my day. And with creating content, I am sometimes a bit of a perfectionist, and I can just keep tweaking things and finding things to, you know, change and make better. With content creation, if you're not careful, it can consume and take up a lot of space in your personal life. So I have been really strict with myself. I set myself a routine and I set myself sort of working hours so that I still have a nice healthy balance of being a homemaker, running a business from home, and just having time for myself to do things that are just for me. So I'm just going to share with you some of the things that I do as part of my working day at home. And it always involves a cup of tea. This is mint tea that I have with me. It's quite hot, so I need it to cool down a little bit. But I always tend to have my mint tea in this lovely clear mug that one of my daughters bought me for Mother's Day. I love the way that the tea looks in this clear cup. I think it looks really pretty with the flowers all over it. I've already been looking ahead at like autumn inspiration, and I always am drawn to these large foliage displays in vases. But then I just chicken out. I don't know what it is. I don't go as big as this, and I just am so captivated by these larger foliage displays. But I end up just going a whole lot smaller than this. But I just love the impact and just how bold it is. I just love it. And I saw this sideboard styling example here in this book. This gives me autumnal vibes, but what I was drawn to was their use of ferns. I've never used ferns in any displays, and I do have some in the garden, and I have some foliage that I could use from my cherry tree to help create this lovely display. It gives me a bit of a woodland vibe, which is nice, and I love the addition of some moss. I don't really use a lot of moss often, so this has inspired me looking ahead to autumn. And I loved this orange display here. This does make me look forward to autumn, just seeing colours like that. That's absolutely stunning. And this rug on the floor, so nice and cozy. I love this combination and the pop of colour. I think this would look lovely in my room. That's why I love having a neutral room, because you can come in with these layers of colour, like the foliage, the bedding, you know, you can add a lovely rug. The backdrop's neutral, but you can add pops of colour. I just love this. And then what else was it that I saw? This. Wow. Like, look at the drama of this huge display. It's so lovely. I love how it's just sprawling out. Just wow. And I know my husband will be like, what is this tickling my head? So it might have to be like on my side of the bed, but it's gorgeous. I love the drama and the pretty flowers, all so beautiful. And the room colour is absolutely delightful. Gorgeous display. So yeah, I use these books to help me with some inspiration for my home. And this one is Home in Bloom, and this one is Create. When I'm done with my work, I find that doing a bit of cleaning actually helps me to switch off. And today in my cleaning schedule is my bedroom. So I'm going to give my bedroom a big clean. Well, I say big clean, but just a normal clean. It's not going to be a deep clean. I've got a bit of a stain on my headboard that I need to remove, and the windows are getting a little bit dusty. So I'm going to be doing those too, polishing the furniture, changing my bedding, steaming my bedding, and then giving my carpet a hoover. and then finishing the room with a lovely room spray. The windows will be open while I'm doing this clean, and it just helps to make me feel really relaxed, clears my mind. And I think after that I'm going to do a little bit of gardening, maybe cut a few blooms to style inside the house. So I'm going to go ahead and start cleaning my room now. I've got to the busiest part of my day, and that is the evening. The evening is so busy, there is always so much to do. So I've done the school run, I've fed everybody, and now we're coming to the end of the day. And it's when my energy is at its lowest, but it's the part of the day that needs so much doing. So I've got to make sure everybody does their homework, and then get bath time underway, do some reading with everybody, and do the evening reset, clean up downstairs, wash up, put dishes away, get the bins out. Just so much to do. And what makes the evening bit harder this time of year is the heat, especially with this heat wave. It just zaps the energy out of you, like seriously zaps the energy out of you. By this time of the day, I'm always quite disheveled looking. Like my hair, I pull my hair out, I'm a lot greasier and shinier in the face. But yeah, this is the point of the day where somebody's probably going to burst in any second and need something from me as well. That is super busy, and yeah, lots to do, which can be hard sometimes when you're tired, and obviously there's a heat wave and you just feel like all your energy's just been zapped. So I'm going to go and do the last part of my day and then settle in for the night and relax, knowing that I've done my best. I've done my best for my children, I've done my best for the house as a wife, and just have my lovely evening routine, a bit of reading, watch telly, do my skincare, just slow down after such a busy evening doing things for everybody else. I know this looks a little bit odd, but I have really been enjoying using these under eye hydration pads. The area of skin under my eyes, they've always been quite thin, but as I've started to get older, they are thinning even more, and these just really help to make the skin feel so much more plump. Every time I use them, I'm always so blown away by the results. It has become part of my skincare routine that I quite look forward to. I am just winding down for the evening now, and I've got a lovely cup of tea here, which my husband always brings for me at the end of the night. Thank you, babe.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why do you want plump eyes?
Plump eyes?
You're telling me your eyes look plump.
No, like the skin under my eyes, it makes it look a bit more plump. You know, like at the minute, the the skin under my eyes looks quite thin and it makes me look more tired. And I've got naturally dark under eyes as well. Like I get it from my dad's side of the family. And so having that and also thin skin under my eyes just makes me look more tired. And I feel like this makes me look a lot more awake. My skin feels better. It looks fuller, fresher. I just like that. And I know that they've worked when it's like completely melted down into your skin.
Yeah. Just when you said plump, I was like, plump? But that explanation makes sense.
Yeah. I've actually just caught a glimpse of my teeth here. I've been getting them straightened using the clear aligners and my teeth were quite crooked and I've just seen I'm like halfway through my journey and it is working, so I've still got a way to go, but I'm happy with the progress. I change them once a week and on that day that I change them they do feel a little bit tight, but I always do it just before I go to sleep, so I don't really feel the tightness as much because I go to sleep. When I wake up in the morning, my teeth are a bit more adjusted to the new shape. I really hope that you have enjoyed seeing what a typical day looks like for me as a housewife. It's sort of as typical as I can really show it. The things that I do most days, so even though some days can look a little bit different, but that's basically the gist of it. It's been really nice having you along, showing you the ins and outs of my day. I mean, running a house isn't this glamorous job. For me, it isn't anyway. It's, there's a lot that goes into running your home, maintaining it. It is hard, but it is something that I love. I love being here, spending most of my time here, and this is just it's just a place that I really love to be the most. There's no place like home, right? And even though it is it's not easy being a homemaker and being home all the time, I wouldn't change it for the world. Like I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be. This is where I feel most comfortable. This is where I'm most relaxed. This is where I'm most creative. I'm around my family and yeah, this is my happy place. I am quite a house proud person and I was raised by house proud women and I'm seeing a lot of some of the ways that some of the things that my nan and my mum did. I'm seeing that I'm doing those things too now. And I enjoy being that way. I enjoy looking after my home. I enjoy making it smell good and things. So I think it's just in me. It's something I enjoy doing naturally. So I feel like this path was meant for me, but also content creation as well because I love being creative. I really enjoy making videos, filming these vlogs and sharing with you all. The mix between the two, finding that nice balance between being a content creator and homemaker makes me really happy. Thank you so much for watching today. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear what your days are like. I love to learn, adapt. I'm still learning, finding new ways to run my home or make running it feel easier, less overwhelming at times. And I'd love to know if you have any homemaking tips, things that you do to maintain your home. I'd love to talk about those things in the comments because I love it when we can all share and help each other, you know. And this is one of the reasons why I started this page, because I've always got so many different ideas in my head that I like to get out there, and sometimes it helps somebody. I just love to learn myself. So let me know in the comments what your days look like, any tips that you could share about homemaking, and I'll catch you on the next vlog.